So anyway, we're going to have Coffeezilla on. He's the guy that's been running all the investigations on Logan. That was his tweet with the chart and all of these crypto scams going on. I thought it'd be fantastic to talk to him to unpack some of this stuff. So let's throw it to Coffeezilla. We have with us on Zoom Coffeezilla, the internet's detective who's been looking deeply into all these crypto scams going on with the Faze Clan. Yes, round of applause for Coffee. Faze Clan, Logan Paul, Sam Pepper. Are these the biggest offenders that you've found? Do these names check the box for you, or what are we looking at?
Yeah, especially considering their influence, right? Because a big part of it for me is when you're pushing your fans into a crypto coin or something like that, the bigger the influence you have, the more egregious it seems. So when you're going to jump in a coin and, you know, as someone as big as Logan Paul, I just thought he made enough money on the fight. Like, why is he doing this? It doesn't make any sense to me. Why are you pushing your fans into this?
That's the thing that just really pissed me off about when I found about this Dink Doink thing that Logan Paul's doing. It's like he's worked so hard to repair his image. I still think he's a douche, but he's got a little smarter about it. But then he goes into this whole Dink Doink thing. He's already made a ton of money from all the shit he's been doing. It's like, and then to lie about it and mislead. So Logan Paul's been doing this thing. Maybe you can set it up, but Logan Paul started this crypto called Dink Doink. He acts like he doesn't know what the fuck it is. And then meanwhile, the programmer went on a podcast and was like, oh yeah, I made it with Logan Paul. And Logan even made the logo.
Yeah, he tells his fans that, you know, I'm all in this shitcoin. I just like he just found it, like just off the street. Like he was just looking around and he found it and he goes, I'm all in on it. And it turns out that the founder, Jacob Broido, goes on a call and he goes, yeah, me and Logan were just looking at how much money people were making with Doge. And we decided, let's make Dink Doink. And we said Dink Doink, and Logan designed it on Snapchat, and there it was. And then he promoted it to all of his fans. It makes no sense. And I agree with you. He's done a lot to repair his reputation. I think he's done a good job of repairing it with a lot of people. So it makes no sense.
I wonder if they even know what they're doing is illegal. You know what I mean? Because he's like, oh, Dogecoin, just some dumb fucking thing. But you've got to know it's fraud. It's like what T. Martin Pro Syndicate did with the CSGO gambling shit. If you remember, they go, oh, I just found this website that by the way, that I own. I'm not going to tell you that I'm getting. It's like it's very misleading and probably illegal to say, I just found this random website. You have to disclose your affiliations, especially when you're in that level of influence and you're promoting something.
And we still don't know, did Logan get paid and how much did he get paid to promote? I mean, I didn't see a disclaimer. Maybe like when I see not financial advice, that doesn't mean this is sponsored, right?
Right.
Like that's different from saying that. So how can they get away with this? I think so. Look, I don't know who. I'm not going to make any guesses, but I think someone will eventually go down for something like this, whether it be K or whether it be Logan or somebody.
Yeah, the stuff I've seen against K makes me think he's going to go to jail.
It's sad. Look, I don't even know that he's like the mastermind behind all this, but he's done it in the worst possible way. Mm-hmm. I've been constantly just reaching out in good faith, trying to talk to everybody involved. I've talked to Banks. I've reached out to Jarvis. I've reached out to Summer Rae. Like a lot of these people won't talk to me, but I reached out to everyone involved. And I just said, like, look, we need to talk. And then if I have something bad against them, I'll say, look, here's what I have. Do you have anything to say? And their lawyer comes back, sends me a cease and desist letter and says, that's extortion.
That's called reporting. That's called fair reporting.
It doesn't make any sense.
Well, asking for comment is an act of good faith, isn't it? It's like the opposite of extortion.
Look, at first I had to get 2K through Banks, because at first Banks was the only one talking. Banks was like, look, dude, Faze has nothing to do with it, blah, blah, blah. Nobody else was talking. Banks was the only one talking, saying Faze wasn't involved. And at this point, I don't think he knew about Save the Kids. I'm comfortable saying that. I don't think Banks knew, but there are some other players involved, like Jordan Galen, who was a senior talent manager at Faze. Do you know about him?
Yeah, I watched your video. I learned about him from that.
He was running deals. You got K. I mean, you've just got like a huge number of Faze people. So it is a massive slip up to like have all your talent running around doing crypto deals.
So at the end of the day, what you have here is a ton of influencers, to put it simply, stealing money from their fans. Their fans are putting money into this pool, thinking they're investing, and the creators are pulling it right back out. So, do you know if there's any higher authority investigating into this crime currently?
Can't say too much on that. Just disclose it. But I would guess, yeah.
There's a good chance.
There's a good chance that people are investigating this. But look, let me say this. I think a big thing is, did they sell or not? Like in the case of Logan, we don't know how much or if he got paid. I would guess he got paid, but we don't know if he got paid in Dink Doink, and we don't know if he sold, right? We can speculate. But in the case of K, we have his wallet. We know that after being an ambassador for a charity coin called Save the Kids, which is just the worst possible.
So insane.
That's a highway to the feds. I mean, I got to admit. But we know that he sold in 24 hours. And so that's where it crosses that line for me. It's like, once we know you sold.
Right. And then Mudohar put out a video recently where he went in depth into the cryptos. And when you look at these guys, it's like they get paid and then they sell immediately. And you see it all the time. They promote these coins. They get paid, they sell immediately,
Well, and they were running giveaways. Specifically, Kay was running giveaways, and then he was giving the money to wallets connected to him.
Not only that, but it happened on 3 separate giveaways, right? Where it was the same winner.
Yeah, no. He gave several, we cross-checked all the winners, and several of them won every single giveaway. Eclipse.
That's illegal.
Bitcoin.
That's fraud.
And Safe Galaxy.
That is a huge fraud.
You're saying it. I mean, I right now I have this big fat cease and desist letter sitting right next to me right over here.
I'll say it's fraud. They can get in line. I'm already being sued. That sounds like fraud to me. Well, Ja Rule, what do you think that is?
That's not fraud.
Ja Rule doesn't think it's fraud. What would you call it, Ja Rule?
I would call that false advertising.
False advertising?
That I would guess. Yeah, I could say that. I could
Let's think of how to dig ourselves out of this shit, man.
They need to get Ja Rule on the board of Dink Doink, and he got to get Ja Rule in Faze. He's the only one who can dig their way out of this. But yeah. So they're doing these giveaways. The winner is the manager, right? You guys have proven that?
There's several winners. I believe in the case of, you'll have to refer to Mudahar's video because I'm just going off memory right now. But one of the winners of one of those giveaways was Jordan Galen, like their
That's
manager,
so
right?
Insane.
It's insane.
And then he
dude.
immediately sells it once he gets it, right?
Yeah, these guys are selling right away, man. Did you see the Aiden Ross stuff?
Oh yeah, I can't believe that Aiden. I don't know why people let Aiden Ross get away with so much shit, because he just straight up said the Milf token was a scam. I hope none of you guys bought that shit.
Well, guess who gave him that deal?
The same guy.
Jordan Galen. And Jordan Galen got a bunch of Milf token right before Aiden Ross did that deal, dumped his bags right away, made thousands of dollars. I haven't.
So I watched Mudahar's video. You can see on the blockchain how much actually Aiden Ross got paid for that. He got paid like close to $200,000 for that brief fucking Milf token. Crazy. So of course he's like, yeah, fuck my fans, Stupid, dude. I got
paid a bag. I hope nobody. You got to pull up that clip. Like he goes. Yeah. I hope nobody actually bought that thing.
Someone send me on Discord, because, it's pretty incredible that you can just blatantly say to your fans, "I don't care about you. I'm literally using you. Not only using you. I am to your detriment getting money from you." And somehow it's just cool because they just think that's not a problem. I don't know how that's possible. I don't get it.
He's gonna say I didn't know Milf token was a sketchy coin.
But
right?
he already here he is admitting to such. Here, I'll pull it up. I don't know if you can see it, but you'll probably be able to hear it.
IG number 1 for stock tips. Aiden must buy AMC.
It's got that nice Gucci.
Chat. By the way, that Milf token shit I did a while back, I already told you guys, don't buy that shit. I got paid a bag to do that shit. I don't give a fuck. I hope none of you guys actually bought it.
Sounds like he knows it's a scam.
It does sound a lot like
because
that.
let's closely examine what he's saying here.
Aiden must buy AMC today.
I can't get over what a shithole his bedroom is. This guy who's apparently getting paid so much money, living in this content house with Faze
This
Banks.
guy's probably a multimillionaire.
Oh yes, I'm sure he is. Do you know how much money he gets from the gambling? Have you looked into that shit?
Yeah. No, he was talking, I don't know if it's the house or if it's him, but they're paying him somewhere above $2 million a month.
Yeah, that's to him.
Was that to him specifically? Because another gambling site offered him $2 million, and he said, "No, I have a better deal."
Yeah, that's to him. That's to him. $2 million a month, and he lives like he's fucking still with his parents. So there you go.
By the way, that Milf token shit I did a while back, I already told you guys don't buy that shit. I got paid a bag to do that shit.
So why do you think he would tell his fans, "Don't buy it"? What would possibly be the explanation for that?
I mean, I think he knew it's not going to go well for his fans if they bought it.
Right.
But he wanted to make the bag, dude.
Yes.
It's all.
And we know how
what's
much.
up with this new culture of like it's all about the bag. If I have money, got that money. That's why I put this back here, dude, so I could get credibility with all these guys. I got the Lambo in the back because I know that's all they believe in. It's just clout chasing.
Yeah, show me how to.
Clout
What's the
and money?
What's the horsepower on that thing?
Oh, dude, let me show you. Just.
Oh, it is anti-gravity.
Dude, nobody's got this. See, that's
what
why.
What coin did you promote to get that, man? You on that tits coin or what?
Yeah, dude, I'm on that Elon sperm token, dude.
Yeah. I heard Elon sperm is going to the Mars. So
don't actually buy that coin, guys, please. Okay?
Don't buy any coin. Stop. No more coins.
It's ridiculous.
So,
like, I don't give a fuck. How none of you guys actually bought it?
Yeah, it's all about his bag. What about the bags of his fucking audience?
Fill that bag up.
I mean, who cares, dude? I got the money. I got the bag and got out.
Well, anyway, you and Mudohar, a.k.a. Some Ordinary Gamer, you are on the Coffeezilla channel. You guys have been doing a lot of legwork here to bring this stuff to light. And it really is important because, between this and the gambling that I've been witnessing on Twitch, it's just a really low point, I think, in influencer in history. And when you have people like Logan Paul, like, I don't expect much from Faze Clan. Like, these guys have always been scumbags. But when you look at, Logan Paul's, I've always thought was a piece of shit. But dude, when he's a huge influencer, right? One of the biggest now. And when you have someone like that who's, doing this Dink Doink shit, it's just bad for everybody and illegal. It's a low point. It's a fucking horrible low point.
It is. Did you see the cartoon, though, with Logan in it?
Of course.
It is the biggest embarrassment. I'd be embarrassed to be associated with the cartoon, much less the crypto coin.
Well, I think Mudohar made the best point. He says, here's how you know that Logan Paul's committing fraud. Okay, you ready for this? He says in his video promoting Dink Doink that they're funny cartoons. These cartoons are not funny, and no self-respecting person would ever claim them to be funny. The only way you would ever claim these cartoons are funny is if you had a vested interest in this Dink Doink. Therefore, irrefutable evidence that he is committing fraud. Thank you. Get in line for suing me. Yeah, unlike you, I'm a comedian, not a journalist, so I have a little more leeway.
That's not
There you
fraud.
go.
Anyway, I'm looking forward to Coffeezilla on YouTube. There's a lot more to come, right? With your investigation? A
lot more to come. I just found out about something today that blew my mind. And I can't believe these guys are getting away with it. It's this, I'll just be honest. It's this LA, Vegas. There's this big circle of guys that seem to consistently come up in this over and over and over again. And I'm determined to get to the bottom of it. So we'll see. I'm trying to dig up. I just found out who Manny is. I found out who a bunch of people are. I'm talking to everybody involved. So hopefully we find out who the mastermind is.
These are the same people that were involved in, the CSGO gambling shit back in the day. It's just they make money at any cost. They don't care. They're scammers. They're scammers at heart, and they don't give a shit. The problem is they don't know when to stop. I mean, they have legitimate money, but it's never enough, especially when you look at someone like Logan Paul. Scumbag.
I think it's important to say real quick is like, there were people who were involved who didn't know. Like, you look at Tico. I don't know if you saw that. Like, this guy, Faze Tico, he got involved. The kid put in $35,000 of his own money, or somewhere around that, and then bought into the coin because he thought it was going to actually save the world or whatever, save the kids. He never sold. So he's down. He's out 35K. So it's pretty clear not everyone knew the same amount. So I think it's really clear when we we have to be careful when we go into these fraud situations or scam situations that we deal out, hey, you're a scam, whatever, according to what they actually did. Because in the case of people like Tico, even Nikon only sold like a third, and then he held on, he bought. It's complicated. That's all I'm going to say.
All right. Fair enough. Absolutely. Coffeezilla on YouTube. Everybody tune in. This is going to be a juicy, bumpy ride. So I will be watching, and hopefully everyone else too. Thanks for calling in, sharing your story. Appreciate that. Take care. Well, guys.